Hi everybody, I'm Heather from Heartsong Creations, and what I'm going to do today is a yarn winding tutorial. So what you need is your yarn that you're not happy with the way it looks, and you need to have the end of your yarn, and you need a paper towel dowel, and probably you'll want something to harness your yarn with on the end of the dowel. I am using a bobby pin. So what you do is you take the yarn, and having it hanging off some, you measure it the length of the dowel so that you can put the yarn through the dowel with it coming out of the other end. And then you will want to secure it using your bobby pin. Like so. Okay. Now I take the yarn and you start winding. I hold it with my thumb just to get it wrapped that first time. I'm going to turn this down some so that you can see what I'm doing better. Then you don't need to see my face to do this. And you don't want to pull the yarn tight. You want it to be loose, and you let it just run through your fingers. And you want to go on the bottom side and then come up on the top, away from you. Coming towards you on the bottom, and then going back over on top, away from you. And you want to rotate your dowel as you do this. And you remember to keep your yarn fairly loose, because you don't want the yarn to lose its stretch after it gets wound into the ball. Pulling your yarn too tight can make your yarn lose its stretch. And I keep doing this until I get to the height I want the yarn ball to be, which is usually about anywhere from 3 to 5 inches, depending on how much yarn I have that needs to be wound. Okay, so I'm getting to, it's about 3 or 4 inches there. So I'm going to start coming, instead of going all the way to the bottom, I'm going to come just at where it comes to at the bottom. And I'm going to come up on the top, just not on the top, not all the way to the top, just down from the top. And I'm going to continue doing that, where it's not coming all the way down past the bottom, not going all the way up past the top. And don't forget that you want to keep rotating it. I'm going to secure this. I don't always do this. Sometimes I tuck it under. But I'm just going to catch a few strands here. So this is my end. I'm going to catch a few strands here above it. It's not coming in very clearly. And below it. And I'm just going to secure it there like that. And there's the end. And the rest of it you can pull out of the middle and you just slide this right off of the dowel. Stick that extra yarn down in there. You have your end. You have your other end. And that's it. That's all there is to it. You have your very own hand wound cake of yarn. It's that simple. And this pulls right out of the middle.